crisis response counselor in Del Oro County. We're the ones the cops call when they're in trouble, and I work in a haunted hospital. It wasn't my night to be on dispatch. I was catching cases, but a couple of my partners called in sick. There are usually 5 of us counselors on shift at any given time. 2 of us work the dispatch stations, and the other 3 take the cases that come in. My partners called in sick, so there were only 3 of us running that night. So, as we say, we had to MacGyver things. I had just returned to headquarters after taking a case. My partner Tim swapped out of dispatch 1 for me. So I sat down to do my paperwork at the workstation, and he took the next case that came in. I pulled up the computers, began typing in my paperwork, and on the second screen, I pulled up our security cameras. There are 4 cameras that I prefer on screen number 2. Camera 1 is on what's referred to as the north entrance. That's the front door. There are 2 cameras there. Camera number 2 is our front hallway, the front door to our front entrance. Our entrance is on the right. It's an imitation wood-grained government-issued door that leads into our lobby. Cameras number 3 and 4 are on our back door, a slider in the parking bay, or the ambulance bay, as we refer to it. That's where our white government-issued cars are parked. Something caught my eye on the screens, and I turned to take a look. A doctor was walking in our front door. We have rotating psychiatrists on contract. They come in and they spend 2 weeks at a time in some random hotel down the road, and then come in and work 12-hour shifts at our county psychiatric hospital. The doctor who was supposed to come up was sick, so he was still at the hotel. He wouldn't be in for another 3 days. It was Sunday evening, so he wouldn't be in until Wednesday. So no doctor should have been coming in. This doctor wore a long white coat, tan slacks, a tan cardigan, and a necktie. I really couldn't catch what his face looked like, and that was odd to me. The cameras were pretty sharp. I tried to pull the camera up to take a closer look, and as I hit the controls to zoom in, the doctor disappeared. I began to try to debunk it. What did I see? Was it the headlights from a car bouncing off of the polished floor? Dust floating in front of the camera screen? Fingerprints? I really couldn't tell, and apparently I let out a silent, "What the fuck?" Because my partner who was working dispatch 1 looks at me and he goes, "What's going on?" And I said, "There was a doctor on the camera. He just walked in the front door. And now he's gone." Partner looks at me and he goes, "A doctor?" I said, "Yeah, a doctor." He says, "Yeah, I see that guy all the time." I'm a crisis response counselor for Del Oro County, and I work in a haunted hospital.